Hello, you absolute legends. Welcome back to the channel. John here on another day in Dad's yard. Again, we are with the Peugeot 406 Estate, and if you haven't seen the video on the channel from a week or a bit ago, he's been doing some work on it. We had a chat with him and he'd got the sill all cut up and was being repaired on the driver's side. I can see it, you can't see it yet, but I can see it, and it's now been repaired. It looks fantastic. The car is out and about. He's even given it a bit of a clean. In this video, we are going to have a chat with Dad, see what he's been up to, have a look at the finished product, and get your reaction to the new sill on the Peugeot 406. I must admit, the video that I uploaded a week and a bit ago, I didn't expect it to have so much attention, didn't expect there to be so much love for the 406 following on from the Rover 75 content. So if you are enjoying the Peugeot 406 content, let me know in the comments below. Have a chat with Dad, but if you haven't already liked the video and subscribed, please do. Let's take a look at it. It is just starting to rain. Sod's law. Good morning.
Hello, mate.
How are you? You all right?
I'm doing good, thanks.
We're here with you, and the Peugeot is outside. It's intermittently spitting today here in Lincolnshire. The Peugeot's outside. Last time we saw you, the sill was being repaired. You'd slapped some filler on it. You'd
some filler on it, didn't
cut a great big hole in it. What are you doing now? Talk us through it.
Watching paint dry.
It's done, you've done the job. Let's take a look at the sill and wheel arch that you've repaired.
Don't get too close, it's not that impressive.
So you've repaired sort of the wheel arch to about, what, here would you say?
No, it's lower than that.
A bit lower than that, here.
It's about here, wasn't it? You can see where the creases are a bit different.
Oh yeah, there, and inside there, and this sill. So
I blew down the sill in the end.
talk us through it. What have you done? What have you done since we last saw you? Don't say fixed the sill.
Well, no, I just sort of done what I told you I was going to do. I've sanded the filler off, and I put some more filler on, and then I sanded the filler off, and then I put some stopper on it and left it. Then I flatted the stopper off, scotched the sill off, killed the rust at the bottom, put some anti-chip over the rust at the bottom, and blew a bit of paint on it, and that's it.
You've been busy, and actually it looks very good under there, considering you aren't a painter. I know that you're not a painter.
I'm rubbish at painting.
And we were very lucky in the fact that the Rover 75 sill was black. The finish there is excellent. I can't really see the line here where you've blown into. I think it might be here.
You can see it.
But it's not that bad. And here, well, the colour match between the door isn't fantastic, I won't lie. And actually, you've got some overspray on your metal at the back there. But for a quick job over 2 days in your shed, I think you've done a good job there. It'll keep the Peugeot 406 on the road for another...
Tell you, mate, I went to take some tyres to get fitted, and bloke come out from the tyre company and said, "You don't see many of these now, mate."
What, on the wheels or on the actual 406?
On the 406.
How long has that last bit taken you? Because you've done the whole job in 2 days.
I nipped out the other morning and did it. It must have been one morning I just nipped out and did it.
So you sanded it, because you went through it quite quick while I was having a look. So you sanded off the filler.
Yep.
That was on there last time we saw the car.
That's right, that's the last time you was talking to me about it.
So that gets sanded off, you make sure it's nice and level, then what have you done?
I put stopper on it.
What's stopper?
It's thick primer, basically.
Okay.
And I didn't even mess a spray gun up, I just got my brush out and daubed it on.
And then sanded that back?
Flatted that back. And get all the pinholes out, the filler and what have you.
So you've put that stopper. Show me the stopper. Have you got some left to show us? I'd be interested in seeing that. I've never seen that.
Thick, like a thick paint.
I'm going to have to squeeze myself. We've been filming a podcast today. We have been filming the pilot episode, so that is coming soon to the channel. Oh, that's what stopper looks like. Oh, it's in a tin. Filler 9291, single pack acrylic filler. What does that do?
Well, when you do your filler, it's got little pinholes and scratches in it.
Yeah.
And you daub this on thick and let it dry, then flat
it just fills in that.
It's thick paint.
Fair enough. So you put that on, then next what have you done?
I didn't even want to mess my spray gun up, so I put it on with a brush and put several coats on.
But best practice is to spray it on.
Yeah, spray putty they called it in the old days. You can see what it dries like though.
Yeah, it's like a beige. Yeah.
But see how thick it can. It
right.
It doesn't stay runny like a drip, it goes
No,
hard.
it goes hard, yeah. Interesting. So you've put that on. What's next after that? What's the next port of call?
Flat it right off and get a good finish.
Yep.
Then I etch primed it.
Yep.
Because I'm a big believer in etch primer.
What does etch primer do?
Well, it's slightly acidic and it eats in, doesn't it, and sticks. Flatted it gently again. And then I daub some base coat and lacquer on it.
Is that paint that you've had in stock, or did you have to, you've had that Peugeot paint in stock? Was it any good, or was it a little bit
single pack stuff? You can single pack stuff. It's not very good, really.
Is there any garnish missing? Some little twiddly bits missing from the bottom there. It looks like there's something missing. Let's have a look at the other side. I'm guessing you're going to do the other side next. Oh no, I thought there was some black trim or something missing.
No, there is, mate, but I didn't put that back on.
Oh, there is some black trim missing?
Yeah, inside the door holes, isn't there?
Ah.
That's why they rot out, because they've got the black trim down there.
I see.
With all holes drilled in them.
And you've not put that back on the car. So what's your rationale for not putting that back on the car?
It's not filling the sill up with water, is it?
It's raining now.
It is raining.
Shall we go into the workshop and continue our conversation? So, the Rover 75 is here, by the way, looking resplendent after the Rustival. Okay. Oh, just like that, it has stopped raining. Literally, from walking over there to here, it's stopped raining. Are you happy with the finish? Are you happy with the work that you've done?
Well, yeah, because that's just how I did it. I haven't polished it or messed about with it.
No. Will you be polishing it? Will you be messing about with it? Will you be?
I doubt it.
It looks better, doesn't it? It's from here you can see the colour difference, right? I can see the colour difference between that sill and the doors. It's obviously fresh paint. It's brand new.
It is. Don't worry about it.
But you're happy with the finish?
Different shades. It's going to be a bit like a Harlequin, but in green.
Peugeot 406 green Harlequin. Yeah. I like that.
50 shades of green. But paint's funny old stuff, you see, because I did some handles once, but I did them with a different spray gun to the doors. Yeah. And they come out totally different.
What, because it was done with a different spray gun, the finish is different?
Yeah.
That makes sense. You're not a painter.
I am not. I'm rubbish at painting.
What did you use to paint it? Just airline and spray gun?
Yes, mate.
I suppose it takes more time to prep the airline and spray gun than actually spray that sill.
Well, cleaning your stuff up after.
Yeah.
But I've got an half decent gravity fed spray gun, and but this be better with 2-pack. This is rubbish old stuff, really. Gyp gloss, call it. It's single pack paint. It's come out okay though, and obviously it's going to keep. It's not like 2-pack. 2-pack's better.
What's the difference? I'm not a paint expert.
2-pack goes harder.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Good stuff. What's next then for the Peugeot 406? Obviously keeping it on the road.
I've got to keep it going because I need it next week.
Ah, yeah. Why do you need it next week?
Because my Hyundai is going to be repaired.
Yes, someone's crashed into it and will.
And I don't want to be taking this to the leisure centre.
No, you don't want someone to run into your Nissan Note.
No, I don't.
I suppose if someone bashes into the tank, they'll just bounce off, won't they? Well, and you won't be too bothered.
Can you remember when you was learning to drive? You run your Nissan Micra into the back of my car.
I did. I was
and
devastated.
You was really gutted because I said, you've come off worse.
Yes, absolutely. I definitely. So I was backing out the drive, or reversing in the drive, and I hit the wing, didn't I? Was it the wing I hit?
Caught the wing on my back.
I caught the wing on your back bumper, and yeah, it really made a mess of the wing. It did crunch the wing up quite a lot.
My words was, you've come off worst.
Yeah, and that was my first accident on our driveway. Okay, so what's next for the 406?
Keep loving it. I've cleaned it out this morning.
Well, show us in the 406 then.
Cleaned old gal out.
Some great people on the YouTube, by the way, have donated.
I was removing the spiders.
Have donated to the Clutch Fund.
Yeah.
We've had some donations. Oh, do you know what? That looks. Hey, that looks lovely.
Look at it, though. This is the hard bit about keeping a classic on the road. What do you do?
Well, you can't do anything with this, really, can you?
It retrimmed,
no, and who's going to have a Peugeot 406 estate door card retrimmed?
No, there's somebody who can retrim that, I'll bet.
Oh, absolutely, they could.
Is it worth doing?
Hang on a minute, I haven't had a look in there yet, crikey. So this is not in van mode, this is in passenger mode back here. And actually, considering the age of the car and the fact that it is used as a van, Your rear seats here are in relatively good
Look at how they're
condition.
all going floppy, aren't they?
Yeah, I think everything does that, doesn't it? Montegos do that and all sorts. Hey, talking about Montegos, did you see the Montego that KGF Classic Cars have picked up this week? 2,000 miles from new. And do you know how, I've got to tell you the story. So there's a picture I showed you of the gentleman,
Yep.
relatively old bloke, who stood there with his car, his Montego, the 2,000 miles. He bought it as a backup to his actual Montego. So he had a Montego,
Yeah.
he loved it, he bought a Montego
What, so he's got a spare?
as a spare just when his other one breaks down. And it's never broken down, so he's never had to use his spare. How good is that? He's still got his other
I'm intrigued to
Montego
know what it's like.
on the road.
I should like to see it close up to see what happened to it.
What, the Montego?
Because Montego's rotted out in the first 3 years.
Well, KGF Classic Cars have got it. There will be videos and photographs on their website. They are just down the road if you fancy having a look at it. I can pull some strings and we can take a look at that Montego.
I'd love to see if it is, even if it has it rotted by just not being used even.
They're very picky with what they buy.
Because Montego's rotted somewhat rotten around the wheel arches.
And all around the back window. I would be interested to see it as well, but you've seen the picture. It looks a honey. It looks immaculate. We might talk about that in another video. Clutch update then. I'm guessing we are going to do the clutch.
We're going to do it, yes.
But
not at the moment, though. I need the car.
Yes, it will be a job that's done in the next 6 months,
Yeah.
shall we say.
Well, we're going to do it.
But we're going to do the
because
clutch.
I went out this morning in it and I thought, you're kidding me.
It'll be good then for another 100,000 miles, won't it? So the people of YouTube have peer pressured you into doing the clutch. It needs doing.
It's not slipping yet, but it's certainly getting a bit woolly.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have done, but it's done some heavy towing, hasn't it?
It has. It certainly has. And it's a car that you love, obviously. You're going to try and keep on the road for the next, even if it keeps it on the road for the next 5 years.
By goodness.
Do you see it dying anytime soon? No.
No, I don't think so.
No. If anything's going to kill it, what's going to kill it?
Rust.
And you're just keeping on top of it?
Slowly.
Yeah.
It all depends where, if it appears somewhere nasty,
Yeah.
you know, somewhere you can't get at very easily.
But at the moment, touch wood, we're okay.
Yes, she's got a few plates under here now. Just on that inner sill there, there's a few plates there. But the rest of it's okay.
Good. Super duper. Thanks for having a chat with us then about your Peugeot 406. Yeah.
Pete's van, isn't it?
Yeah, Pete's van. You've done a good job in 2 days anyway.
Just got it tidied up, hasn't it?
Yeah, looks better. Ready for a trip out to Mablethorpe.
Only because some blooming idiot pointed it out to me. Yeah, now I've got to look at the other side.
I was going to say, should we look at the other side?
Yes, it's similar.
Is it? So are you going to be doing the other side next?
Not while I want to use it.
Oh dear.
I was going to park this up against the wall. Wherever I park it, it'll go up against the wall. At the moment.
But that's not terminal, is it? It's just cosmetic. It's not.
If you used to take that off there, it's got rot holes in there.
Oh, has it?
Because that's the new sill, look.
Right, yeah.
And that's the wheel arch.
So next port of call is you're going to be putting a bit more metal
That's a
in there.
hole, that is, mate.
Well,
It's a hole with filler over it.
when you next find yourself have got 2 days, you can sort.
When I'm bored.
Yeah. That's it then. I hope you enjoyed looking at the video. A few twiddly bits left to do with the Peugeot, but it's pretty much complete. And for the fact that it's took Dad 2 days, yes, 2 days to do, I think he's done a good job, especially when he's been working on other bits and pieces in between as well. There will be plenty more Peugeot 406 content coming to the channel, including Dad will be replacing the clutch. I've managed to convince him to do that job, and thanks to some lovely kind supporters, they've donated to the clutch project. It's not coming yet, it'll be coming in the next, I don't know, few months, but the clutch will be being done, and so obviously Dad will be keeping his 406 on the road, hopefully for another 100,000 miles. That's if the tin worm doesn't kill it. Have a great day, whatever you're getting up to. If you haven't already liked the video, please do. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I would love you to do so. You can keep up to date with everything that's going on in the fleet. Until next time, have a great day. Take care. Goodbye. If you've enjoyed this video, I've selected a few more specially for you on this page. Click either side to select them now. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button to always stay up to date with the channel.